The Skull by Jon Klassen. Otilla's flight. A young girl named Otilla is running through a dark, snowy forest at night. She is fleeing from something unspecified, and her need for escape is clear and urgent. The Dark House. Otilla discovers a large, seemingly abandoned house on a hill. Despite its imposing and potentially frightening appearance, she decides to approach it, seeking shelter from the cold and dark. The Talking Skull. Inside the house, Otilla encounters a talking skull. The skull is polite and introduces itself. It explains that it is afraid of a headless skeleton that chases it every night when the clock strikes midnight. A strange agreement. Otilla and the skull quickly form a pact. She agrees to help the skull with its skeleton problem, and in return, the skull offers her a place to stay and safety from whatever she was running from. The Midnight Chase. As predicted, when midnight arrives, a headless skeleton emerges and begins chasing the skull. The skull flees, rolling through the halls of the large house with the skeleton in pursuit. Otilla's clever plan. Otilla does not panic. She leads the skull to a high window ledge. When the skeleton gets close, she pushes it, and the skeleton falls apart as it crashes to the ground far below. Disassembling the threat. Otilla goes downstairs to the courtyard where the skeleton landed. To ensure it cannot reassemble and cause more trouble, she gathers all the bones and throws them into a deep well. A peaceful resolution. With the threat permanently neutralized, a sense of peace returns to the house. The skull is immensely grateful to Otilla for solving its nightly terror. A new friendship. Otilla and the skull decide to live together in the house. They share a pot of tea, read stories to each other, and develop a quiet, contented routine as friends. A final shared journey. In a poignant and symbolic act, Otilla carries the skull to the top of the highest tower in the house. They look out over the world together, having both found a safe haven and a companion in one another. The Skull concludes as a surprisingly heartwarming story about finding friendship and safety in the most unexpected of places. Through its eerie yet dryly humorous tone, it ultimately suggests that courage and kindness can dispel fear, and that everyone, no matter how unusual, deserves a home and a friend.